Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty levels for June 3rd, Friday. See, this is the Banknifty chart that I've opened. First, let's just see what happened today. See, today was very sideways. It was being indicated based on the open interest from the starting. I shared this in our Cosmofit group as well, that both said you can see the type of OI that was being added. This screenshot was taken about 11 o'clock. You see there was heavy call writing and heavy put writing, which was indicating we could be in a very sideways move. That is what happened. And at one point I had a view that if, see, this was the day's high on the upper side, the blue line that I marked. Let me just make this chart a bigger. And on the bottom side we were taking, this was the day's low. So I kind of expected, if I just put on the CPR, so I kind of expected that if the day's low break, probably will hit S1, or if the day high breaks, probably will hit this previous day high. And that is what I mentioned again here. There is a possibility if either of these blue lines break. Even that didn't happen. We exactly took support on this blue line. There was one scalping opportunity here, but it was kind of risky, right? So didn't attempt it. And here it did look like we are breaking out again, got a sell-off. So basically there was no trade day today. See, this is what happens when we open and when we get stuck in the CPR range, right? See, most of the time we were within the CPR range, and that is not good for trading. Now coming for the trade levels for tomorrow, this is the 15-minute chart of Bank Nifty. See, after today's sideways move, right, we can expect some kind of a trending move tomorrow. I'll use this one trend line. All these lines are marked are where we can take some kind of a resistance. First resistance is 35,800 and the first support is 35,444. If this breaks, probably will hit this low again of 35,280. And for the resistance on the upside, there is some good resistance even here at about 35,700. We can't rule this out. See, Bank Nifty on the upper side sorry, Bank Nifty on the upper side has good resistance at every point, so it's best to take small trades and book profits if this level breaks, probably until 35,800 and then 36,000. See, according to me, from how this Bank Nifty has moved, right, from the way we moved from 33,000 and we have come until, according to me, it's just my view, it can completely go wrong tomorrow, but just my view is we could make a wave pattern like this, 1 2 3 4, and a fifth wave on the upside could be pending. That the first target is 36,000, and if that breaks, the wave 5 target is about 36,500, if not tomorrow or next week. If the market continues to be bearish, right, before that I do believe that we could get that one up move until 36,000 and then like fall again. So that is one view that I have. So for that, if the previous day high breaks, right, if this high and 35,700 breaks, yeah, we'll probably look to buy calls. And there's a very strong resistance again here at 35,800. So even if this is broken, then it is pretty good. See, this is about 100 points, right? It can just be in one 5-minute candle we can break both these levels. So a best buy would be if in case tomorrow we break both these levels, get some kind of a retest, and then probably trade until 36,000. Again, 36,000 has good resistance. There's one possibility on the upper side. On the downside is if we have to break this for sure, that is 35,400, there's a strong support. This one trend line that I'm just going to use for tomorrow, we could take again support along this trend line. So this is one level that we'll have to watch. If this breaks 35,440, probably will hit this level and even fill this gap. And there's also a chance that we could fill this gap and then again go up. Even that possibility is there. So if this level breaks tomorrow, right, probably a quick scalp until 35,280 or 35,220 is also possible. Let me just get rid of all this, and on the 15-minute chart, see, we can also use this trend line in Bank Nifty. It kind of like broke out today, but there was no good follow-up. And since the price action is pretty sideways, right, this is how a corrective wave will be. We can also make use of this trend line. If this trend line breaks with a nice good candle on a 15-minute time frame, probably we can go higher, and this level is a very good support. If this level breaks, Bank Nifty can be bearish again. Just wanted to indicate this triangle pattern that is being formed. And if this level breaks, right, 35,200, and these are the levels that where we are marked, these are the places where Bank Nifty can take support again, that is 34,920 and 34,726. And just looking at the tomorrow CPR, we have the tomorrow CPR also here. See, the CPR is the same, right, from today's and tomorrow is the same. We have R1, R2, S1 and S2 is a little far off. See, whenever we have this close CPR, right, it's always best to take quick scalps from R1 to R2 and book profits. But if this level breaks, that is 35,850, then probably I definitely will see 36,080. Now just looking at the global markets, the Dow Jones is down. It's pretty flat at about minus 38. Sorry, I think it is positive now. Yeah, the market opened at about 8 and it is about plus 133, and our AGX Nifty is indicating a gap up of 68 points. So in Bank Nifty, a gap up of 68 points means Bank Nifty might get a gap up of 120 or 145, exactly close to this R1 and previous day high. So it will be very important how we can read the price action at this level, because see, twice we have got rejection from this area, that is 35,700, right? So in the opening 15 minutes, if we cannot break this, there's a good possibility we might reverse until the CPR or this trend line again tomorrow. So we'll have to watch out for that. Now coming to the Nifty levels, Nifty had kind of a good move, but we refrained from taking any position in Nifty because Nifty was going up only because of Reliance. See the kind of move that Reliance had. Get rid of all the lines. This is the Reliance chart for today. It was a pretty bullish move and Nifty was going up only because of Reliance. So when one stock is pulling the indices up, right, so you can be a little cautious, because anytime some kind of a reversal can come. But otherwise, Nifty, the moment we broke out of the support line that we had in the morning itself, we ended up getting a nice move. And the best part is in Reliance, if you just put the CPR, right, it was a beautiful Reliance and Tata Steel are some of the stocks where the CPR works beautifully. So the moment we had a narrow CPR indicating a trending day, the moment this R1 broke, R2, R3, almost all these levels got hit. So coming back to our Nifty chart for tomorrow, we can consider this is like too steep of a trend line, so it's not, but we can just have it in case the Nifty is taking support again on this trend line. See, for a trend line to break and get a move, the trend line should be at a 45-degree angle, not very steep like this. This will not hold good, but we can just, because today all along this trend line we were taking support, right, so we can just keep it for our reference. There is some resistance level over here in Nifty, that is around 16,630, and this level can again act as a good support in case we get a dip, probably somewhere close to 16,540. This will be a nice buy level, because so many times we have got a nice move on the upside from here. Over here it did break, but previously this level has acted as a good support, that is 16,540. And see, if we are gapping up around 60 78 points, it can change overnight, but as of now we would be opening somewhere even close to the 16,690, right? So twice we have made this double top and fallen, so there is a possibility we can take good resistance from this area in Nifty, that is 16,000, almost 696 or 16,700. We'll have to be careful at this level. See, we might end up being sideways in both Nifty and Bank Nifty again tomorrow, but we might close higher. So that's the reason the plan for tomorrow is to just take quick profits. A good move in Bank Nifty can come if 35,850 is broken on the upside, and if 34,400 is broken on the downside. And in Nifty can go higher if this level of 36,700 is broken. And on the downside Nifty, there are many places where we can take support. One is here 16,540. If that is broken, the next level is 16,491. And this gap that we had since so this was the entire gap that we had, right? Since Nifty came below it and a little bit of the gap is pending, so I've just bought this gap down. So that's it for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Hope tomorrow we get a good trade and make some money. Thank you.